few months ago, my buddy said, hey, my dad has this four-wheeler. He bought in 2000. He's hardly used it. Do I want to buy it? It's been sitting for about 20 years. Well, check that out. We picked it up. This is a 2000 Polaris Sportsman 335. It doesn't run. I bought it for $1,000 and stay tuned. The hours on this thing is insane. This thing has very, very low hours. So check this out. Here it is, 2000 Polaris Sportsman 335 4-stroke. It has good compression, which is awesome. The guy I bought it from bought it brand new, which is another awesome thing about it. He drove it for like, I don't know, 5 to 8 years, somewhere around there. No idea, actually, can't remember. But then he parked it in his shop and he let it sit for like the last 20 years. So like, this thing is in really nice condition. And I bought it for $1,000. $1,000 got me this bad boy. Dude, I'm so excited to work on this thing. Look under the seat here. Okay. I haven't checked anything like airbox at all. I did look at this and I want to show you guys this. This is that back toolbox thing. Pull off this toolbox and look at how nice it is in there. It's like brand new. Like there's no dust in there. We got a tool bag right here. Got a tool to adjust the shocks right there. Like this thing is nice. The only bummer is 46 degrees out here right now, so we can't really wash it. So we're gonna have to do that a different day, but we are still gonna dig in. Let's look at this airbox and see how this airbox looks. I have not checked it at all, so we're gonna see how it looks right now. Oh my, dude, this filter looks like brand new. I bought a new filter already, but like, dude, this is clean. This is like very clean, dog. Dude, I'm so excited. This thing is gonna run right away. First thing we're gonna do, drain the old gas out, put fresh gas with seafoam, and then we're gonna see if we can get this thing running by itself without having to do any work. If we can, that would be awesome. So we're gonna see if we can do that real quick, not gonna take too long. And then we're gonna diagnose carb issues, oil, everything else to see if it even needs carb clean after we're done getting this thing going. So let's get working on the Polaris Sportsman. All right, first thing, as you saw, we pulled off the seat. Now we're just gonna pull out this plastic piece here without breaking it. I have no idea how to pull these things off without almost breaking it every time. Now we're gonna find our fuel line and drain the carburetor. There we go. If you guys see that, we got the fuel line off, draining it not onto the concrete. We spilled a lot on the concrete, but we're just draining onto the drain pan we got down there. Doesn't look too bad. Definitely not the worst fuel I've ever seen, but also not the best fuel. Put some fresh gas in here and we're gonna slush it around and then get it to flow out, help clean it out just a little more. Now we're good to go. We got gas tank drained. We got the fuel lines hooked up again. Now we're gonna put some fresh gas in the tank and then change out the battery and see if this thing will run. Look at that, it looks brand new. Don't think this is the right battery, but we're gonna throw it in either way. It should have enough power to turn this thing over. There we go, got the second one. We should have power now, but I gotta go grab the key. Let's put some fresh gas. Should be good for now. We gotta check the oil real quick. We got oil. I think we're almost ready. Oh my gosh, dude. It only has 117 hours on the engine, on this whole machine, 117 hours. Dude, that is insane. All the lights work. Let's see about the headlights. We got high. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, dude, let's see if this thing runs. Turns over. Little bit of go-go juice. The bolt on the bottom of the carb stripped out, so I can't really loosen it up to let the fuel drain out. So that means we're just gonna have to pull the carburetor. So let's start doing that. Definitely can smell bad gas. From the gas that just spilled right there, that means there's no good fuel getting into the carb. There we go, got the choke out. Carburetor is off. We have a carb rebuild kit that we bought right here. So I bought all the parts we needed: air filter, oil filter, fuel filter, carb rebuild kit, and oil, just in case I needed any of that. And I think we're gonna need the carb rebuild kit pretty good. Ew. Oh, found our problem. Look at this, dude. The floats are supposed to float, like move. They are seized up right there. They aren't moving at all. Look at that. That'll do it. That'll keep fuel from getting into the carburetor. So we definitely got to clean that. So let's do it. Get that moving, decently free. Finally got this little pin out. This is it right here. Look at this little pin. This pin that was right here holding, the pin that was holding the floats in was completely seized in. It's a little bent. I'm gonna try to straighten it. I'm gonna clean this carburetor and throw the new carb stuff in there. Get that thrown in. Got it all cleaned up now. Floats moving, they're free. It seals up properly. A little mangled over here, but what are we gonna do? I think it's fine. Let's throw it on. Got the carb fully cleaned. This thing looks, I mean, the outside doesn't look very good, but the inside is cleaned and it's ready to go. So let's throw it back on the wheeler. Thanks to Friday Parts for sending me these tools. I've been using them in like all of my videos. So the majority of the tools used to fix the Sportsman were FridayParts.com tools. Friday Parts sent that to me. Check out FridayParts.com. Website's in the description. We got the carburetor cleaned, the gas tank drained and put new gas in it. We should be good to start now. Let's see what happens. The carb was really dirty. The float was stuck and the idle jet was clogged. So that's a big problem, but this should run perfect now. Probably should turn the gas on. I did not hook the fuel line up. I think it won't run if you don't have the fuel line hooked up. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. But we're gonna hook that up and see if it runs. Okay, we got the fuel line hooked up now. It should run. It runs, dude, it runs. Check that out, dude. It's run. Good carb clean and you're good to go. Dude, I'm so stoked. Look at 117 hours on this wheeler. It's like brand new. Now that we got it running, we're gonna do a quick oil change because I have all the stuff I need to do an oil change, so let's just do it. Pull this drain plug out. Oh, I missed it completely. I missed that so bad. Dude, the one time I didn't put something underneath it, I missed it. Bummer. Well, definitely needed an oil change. That's good that we're doing it now. There we go, and just smash your hand. I mean, you gotta do that, right? You gotta smash your thumb into something, especially when it's cold out here. There we go, just like that. Got the new oil filter here. I already put some oil around the ring, and I like to mark the date, 12/6/25, 18 hours on the engine, so we know when the next time to change this. Now let's fill it up with oil. Proper ATV oil this time. Check this out, right there, booyah. I know it's supposed to take 0W40, but I got 5W50 just because of the unpredictable weather here in Colorado. Just a little more protection, but this is the proper stuff. Y'all get mad when I put anything else in my machines, but someone in there is gonna say that's the wrong ATV oil, so. Perfecto, exactly on the dot. There we go. Got the oil changed. Everything is done. We should be good to just start this thing right up and keep driving. Let's see if it starts. Little switch. Key. Yes, sir. Check that out. Let's go. Let's go. Overall, I think it's pretty sweet. Great wheeler for $1,000 bucks. All right, now that we got this thing running, I'm gonna tell you guys a little bit about like what we did to it to get it running and just a little more details around. So the guy I got it from is the original owner. He bought it back in 2000, right when it came off the showroom pretty much. And he used it to round the farm a little bit, and he pulled his kids, you know, with a sled behind it in the snow. And that's like all he used it for. And then he parked it in his barn and let it sit for the last 20 years. So this thing has not been touched for a long time. He did get it running about 5 years ago. He hired someone to work on it and then got it running. It was like, good, it runs, and still let it sit. It hasn't touched it. So basically it's been abandoned for like 20 something years. Pretty crazy. So what we did to get this thing running is first we sprayed some starting fluid in the airbox, and we knew that it would run after we heard it fire. Then I cleaned out the gas tank and I hooked the fuel lines up again to see if that any gas would get into the carburetor to maybe get this thing run so we can get some seafoam in there. But that didn't work. So we pulled the carburetor, took everything apart, found out that the floats were stuck and the idle jet was clogged. Got all that fixed, put back together, threw it in here. It would like max out RPMs. So we adjusted the throttle cable, make sure that everything was good in here. We changed the oil and the oil filter, which was great. Definitely needed it. I don't know if it's ever been changed. So that's all we did to get this thing running. I did end up putting a fresh air filter in here. Might need a tiny bit of tuning on the carb, just a little bit, kind of get it where I want it to. It takes a little bit to warm up, and then it'll finally rev up a little bit. Thanks for watching today's video on the Polaris Sportsman 335 that I picked up for $1,000. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for YouTube shorts and other content exactly like this that's dope. Thank you for watching. Peace.